All right, let's dive into one of the most classic and, frankly, fun puzzles in programming, finding the absolute best time to buy and sell a stock. It sounds simple, but the solution is surprisingly clever, and we're going to crack it together. So let's set the stage. Imagine you get a sneak peek at future stock prices, but here's the catch. You only get one shot, one buy and one sell. How do you guarantee that you walk away with the absolute biggest win possible? That's the core of our challenge today. Okay, so the rules of the game are pretty straightforward. We're given a list of prices. We have to pick one day to buy and, this is the important part, a future day to sell. No time travel allowed. You can't sell before you buy. Our mission is to find that single perfect trade that gives us the biggest possible profit. You know, this stuff is always easier to wrap your head around when you can actually see it. So let's use a concrete example. Visualizing what success looks like is going to make it much clearer what we're actually aiming for with our solution.
Here's our sample data, the numbers we're going to be playing with. 6 days of stock prices. You can see they kind of go up and down, bit of a roller coaster. Our job is to find the perfect moment to jump in and the perfect moment to jump out.
So if we could see the future and had perfect knowledge, this is the trade we'd make, no question. We'd buy on day 2 when the price hits rock bottom at just 1, and then we'd sell on day 5 when it peaks at 6. It is without a doubt the most profitable move we can make here.
And that trade gives us a maximum profit of 5. That number 5 is our target. So the real question is, how do we write a program that can find this answer without already knowing what it is?
So how do we actually find that magic number? Well, there's a beautifully elegant secret to solving this efficiently. We're about to have that aha moment where everything just clicks into place.
Now, the first instinct for a lot of people, and it makes sense, is to just find the absolute lowest price, which is 1, and the absolute highest price, which is 7. Subtract them, and you get a profit of 6. Seems simple, right? But wait a second.
Here's the catch. The highest price of 7 happened on day 1. The lowest price of 1 happened on day 2. You can't sell on day 1 and then buy on day 2. That breaks the most important rule of the game. So that simple approach, it doesn't work.
And this right here, this is the crucial insight. This is the whole key. We don't care about the lowest price in the entire list. What we really care about is the lowest price we've seen so far as we move through the days. That little shift in perspective is everything.
Okay, let's put this new idea to the test. We're going to walk through our price list day by day and keep track of just 2 things: the lowest price we've seen so far and the best profit we could have made.
We start on day 1. The price is 7. Since it's the very first day, it's also, by default, the lowest price we've seen so far. Simple enough?
The potential profit for day 1 is, well, 0, right? You'd be buying and selling at the same price. So our best profit so far starts at a big ol' 0.
Now for day 2. Whoa, the price drops all the way to 1. Is that lower than 7? Yep, so we update our lowest price seen so far. Our new low water mark is now 1. We've just found a much better potential day to buy.
But what's the profit if we sell today? We compare today's price of 1 to the minimum we had before today, which was 7. That's a loss, which is definitely not better than 0. So for now, our best profit stays at 0. We just make a mental note of this new low price and move on.
On day 3, the price is 5. Now we check for profit. We take today's price, 5, and we subtract the lowest price we've seen so far in our journey, which is still 1.
And that potential profit is 4. Now, is 4 greater than our current best of 0? For sure. So we update it. Our best profit so far is now 4. We're on the board.
We keep this up, and on day 5, the price is 6. Our lowest price seen is still that incredible bargain we found back on day 2, just 1.
The potential profit today is 6 minus 1, which equals 5. Is 5 better than our current best profit of 4? Yes, it is. We've got a new record. This is our new maximum profit. And as we finish the list, we'll see that nothing beats this. We found it.
You know that whole day-by-day process we just did? That is the algorithm. By just tracking 2 little numbers, we solved the puzzle. So let's formalize that winning strategy.
Here it is, in 5 simple steps. We set our starting values. We loop through the prices, and on each day, we do 2 super quick checks. First, if I sell today, is that a new record profit? And second, is today's price a new record low? That's it. After the loop is done, we have our answer.
And here's what that logic looks like in actual code. It's incredibly short and sweet. We have our profit variable, and our minimum price, min.
Inside that loop, just 2 lines do all the heavy lifting. One updates the profit, and the other updates the minimum. It's clean, it's simple, and it's powerful.
The real beauty of this solution is just how efficient it is what we call an ON algorithm, which is really just a fancy way of saying we only have to look at each price one time. Whether we have 6 prices or 6 million, we just take one single pass through the data to find the answer. It's fast, it's simple, and it's just elegant. So we've totally cracked the code for a single transaction. But this leads to an even more interesting question, right? What if you were allowed to make 2 trades? How would you adapt this strategy to find the maximum profit then? That's a great challenge to think about.